Okay, I'd like to demonstrate the Monty Hall problem using 3 cards and a tic-tac. Okay, for people who may not have heard of this, you probably have. It's from an old game show called Let's Make a Deal. And it was a game that Monty Hall, the host, would play with his contestants where he would show 3 doors and he would tell the contestant, there's a car behind one of these doors and there's a goat behind the other 2. And the contestant would be asked to pick. So they had a 1/3 chance of getting the car just by randomly picking. And then Monty would reveal one of the other doors. Okay. So Monty would never reveal the door with the car. Obviously, that would kind of ruin the game. So he would reveal one of the other doors with the goat in it. So there's 2 things happening. First thing is that you started off with a 1/3 chance of getting the car. So the game was stacked against you. And then the second thing that happened was that Monty would give you information about where the car was not. And so the best thing to do in that case is to change whatever you had, whatever door you picked. The best thing to do would be to change. You would have it would increase your odds it would double your odds to increase it to 2/3. So I'm going to show you how this works. You put the tic-tac underneath this one right here. We won't worry about goats. Now I'm going to flip my 3-sided coin and I'm going to pick a door. Okay. Now Monty's going to say, I'm going to pick this door here. Monty's going to come along and he will never pick where the car is or the tic-tac. Monty will show you this and he'll say, okay, there's an empty one. Would you like to stay or would you like to switch? Okay. So it's pretty obvious to see that you should switch because you know where the tic-tac is. Okay. So if you switch, you're going to win. Okay. So let's do this again. Put this in a different place. Okay. And once again, let's flip our 3-sided coin. And we're going to pick this one. Okay, we'll play the game again. Now Monty will never reveal this one. He will always do this. Show you there's nothing there. And you know just by knowing where it is that you should switch. Now if you were to do this 100 times, okay, about 1/3 of the time you would pick where the car is. Okay? And then Monty would show one of these guys and he would ask you to switch. And if you were to play that same rule, that is always switching, here you would lose. But you would only lose 1/3 of the time because the other 2/3 of the time, you would pick one of the goats. So what Monty has done is he's taken your original 1/3 chance of picking the car and he's offered you the opportunity to reverse that by giving you information about where it's not. So it's increased your odds from 1/3 to 2/3 just simply by switching. So it's a little trick that works in this game, and if you use it, then you will win 2/3 of the time. So Monty Hall really is your friend.